Hello, friends. My name is Mercy, owner of Cakes by Diva. Today, I'm going to share a very simple yet delicious recipe with you. That's an eggless vanilla cake. Now, you don't need any mixer for this particular recipe, and I know you will love. The first ingredient on the list is all-purpose flour. Now, here in Ghana, we call it soft flour. So this is 255 grams of flour. The next on the list is oil. You can use any oil of choice, but I prefer sunflower oil. So this is 133 grams of oil. Next is milk. This is whole milk or full cream milk. Now, you need whole milk or full cream because we are later going to convert this to buttermilk. And if it's not full cream, it will not work. So, of course, this is also 300 grams. Then we have our vinegar that's going to do the magic on the milk. This is 20 grams. We have our baking powder, which is 20 grams as well. Then our granulated sugar. You can use brown sugar if that's what you want. I love my cake white. So the sugar is 162 grams. Now in this small bowl, you can see three things here, a white and then two browns. This is salt, nutmeg, and cinnamon. Now you can do away with the nutmeg and the cinnamon if you don't like it. It's not, it's optional, it's not forced. Now the salt is 4 grams, the nutmeg is 1/4 teaspoon, and the cinnamon is 1/8 teaspoon. I love flavors a lot. That's why I'm using them. The last but not the least is a vanilla flavor. Now, I did not use only vanilla flavor. I have combined vanilla and butter flavor into this, making it 5 grams in all. So now that our ingredients are listed, let's just get into it. The first thing we are going to do is to make our buttermilk. So you just bring out your milk and then add the vinegar to it. You pour it into it. Give it a nice stir. And then you cover it for about 5 minutes and set it aside. Okay, the next thing we are going to do is sift our flour. Hmm. If you don't sift the flour, you may have some uninvited friends in there. So you sift the flour. Now, I had to come up with this recipe because some time ago I had an order for a boy who apparently reacts to egg. And I remember I was so worried because I didn't know of any nice cake, eggless cake that I will serve for this boy. So I had to decline that order. And in fact, I was so sad. I wasn't happy about it at all. So that is when I started playing around with recipes to see if I can finally get one that will suffice. Ingredients. Now I have to sift the um, baking powder as well. Now what you do is mix it all together nicely. As you can see, I did not sift in the salt, the sugar, and the dry flavors. That's because they have this very small particles that's kind of get in the way all the time. So I prefer to have them put them in later and then stir it together nicely. Okay, by now I'm sure our buttermilk is ready. Now you know it's ready when it's curdled nicely. So we're going to check and see. Oh, very good. Look at that. Look at that. It's curdled up nicely. So that is our buttermilk. It means it's ready. Okay, so the next thing we do after sifting all our dry ingredients is now to add the wet ingredients. Buttermilk first, oil, and then our liquid flavors. And ladies and gentlemen, that is all you need. Now, the next thing you do is just whisk them together. Make sure they are mixed together nicely so you reach a nice consistency. You don't need any hand mixer, you don't need any stand mixer, you don't need any machine. Just you, your bowls, and your whisk. You're done. See, our cake is ready to be baked. Now, the next thing you do here is to get your baking pan. This is an 8-inch pan. It is well used. Don't mind how it looks. It is a well used one. This is locally made. You can get them in any market here in Ghana. It's locally made. Now, most people grease and even flour their pans. I don't, because most of my recipes don't stick. The only thing I do is to get a baking paper that I have cut to size. Just line the pan and pour in your mixture, your cake batter, sorry. Now, mind you, your oven should be on by now. When I pause to allow the buttermilk to curdle, I want to switch on my oven. Now, I don't know, here in Ghana, we mostly use this stoves that we have. We only have high, medium, and low. So that's the type I use. And it's on medium heat right now. Sorry for the noise, but the next is to tap for air bubbles and into the oven it goes. See you when it's ready. Then you see how moist this particular cake is. See you. Hello, our cake is ready. So I'm going for it. Just a minute. Whew. All right, so this has been baking for 40 minutes. Now, so hot. The first thing you do is to run your spatula. All right. Now, mostly, it is advisable to let it cool down a bit in the pan before removing it. But hey, I can't wait to dig in. So I'm going to take it out right now. Well, it's not stuck, but just to be safe, I like to run my spatula around just to remove any sticky parts. I know it's very hot, but ooh, that? Uh, See that? Whew. Oh boy. Now look at that. See? Very moist and spongy. See? Mm. It is very hot. Very, very hot. Now I'm going to put it on my board here. Oh man. I can't wait to get in there. So I'm going to get my knife and then cut through and you see how moist this delicious cake is. And I'm back. Ooh, I'm dancing with joy right now. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I wish you were here with me. The aroma alone is to die for. See? See that? It is still very hot, so I'm not going to play much with it. Whoosh. Hmm. Now that's, see the beautiful crumb? Yeah. Oh, yeah.